All right. Let's make sure that this actually works. Um, okay, hopefully that's working. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. This is going to be something a little different than what we've been doing on this channel. As you can tell by the towel behind me, my mom got me this years ago. Um, we're going to be trying to play some games, and as the title of the stream says, test stream, don't ignore. I don't really know what I'm doing, so we're just gonna try this out and see if it works. Because I tested it out, but it wasn't live or anything last night, and everything worked. So I'm fully expecting none of this to work this morning. But we will see. So let's uh, let's tone this light down a little bit. Hey, Jake from the Woods, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Thank you. I am also excited, but I'm also nervous because I have no idea how this is going to work. So we will see. Um, So yeah, this is going to require feedback from you all to let me know because I have no idea what the audio levels are going to be like. I don't have a clue. So I'm gonna need y'all's help. Okay, let's uh, let's start this up. Okay, so right off the bat, this should be showing the game capture stuff. Oh, we're off to a just a rousing start. Hey, do we have something here? Maybe Bueller. Um, okay, hold on. Hey, we've got game stuff. Look at that. All right. And for this, I know that I have to woohoo is right. For this, advanced audio properties. Um, okay, monitor off, and then monitor mute output. And this should give us game audio. Jake, can you hear that? Does anything sound echoey? Let me turn off this background music because I just had that going so that you didn't just have to hear my voice. You can probably hear my girlfriend working out in the next room. Oh, you're making curry. Give you a sec. Okay. Well, well, I can do it. I can do that. Curry waits. Curry waits for no one. Um, I'm gonna plug in my headphones, and hopefully that doesn't do. just realized that might not work because it looks like when I plug in a mic or plug in my headphones, you don't actually hear me. Okay. Um, the game audio seems to be there though, so that's good. For those of you who don't know, my girlfriend currently uh, is coaching Dragon Boat. So if you can hear the if I can hear the audio, you should be able to. So we will test that out and see. All right. So yeah, we're gonna be playing some Super Mario Brothers 3, which is my favorite game of all time. And I'll just be talking about that as we go. We used to play this as a family growing up because we had the NES. No sound. Oh, don't worry about this, Jake. There's no sound with the. It's the one flaw with this game that there's no sound on this screen. But if I press start, there should be sound now. So let me know if you got sound now. No? Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh, you know what? Let me I think I know what I did wrong. Can you hear sound now? Haha. You see, it's amazing when you unmute the desktop audio, you actually get sound. Yes. Yes. Okay. Um so what was I saying? Yes, this is my favorite game of all time. It's we used to play it as a family all the time when I was growing up. Uh when I was a kid, my dad was the only person in the family that had beaten the game. So, um, I've beaten it since, but uh, we're just going to play through this. We're not going to finish it today, but we're just gonna play around. Now, for those of you who don't know this game at all, it is a platformer. Ooh, I should have practiced this a little bit more. But we got this fun little raccoon suit, and we're just gonna fly. Hey, Ulrich, welcome on in, and thank you. Hello to you too, and I'm glad that you enjoy it. Yeah, as you can see, we're doing something a little different today, because I got a capture card, so we're still going to be doing plenty of painting and everything, but we're also going to be playing some games. Um, and as this thing says, and as I was telling Jake from the Woods earlier, this is a test stream basically. So let me know how the audio levels are, how everything's going. Most of my streams are when you're asleep. Well, that is fair. That is fair. Well, thankfully, in case you miss anything, I do post the VODs to YouTube. I need to catch up on those a little bit because they're a little bit behind. But um, so yeah, for those of you who don't know this game, this is the raccoon suit. In the previous Mario Brothers, like Mario Brothers 1, not so much 2. Two's a little bit weird. But in Mario Brothers 1, you got your standard like little Mario, and then you've got big Mario, and then you've got the fire. That's fair enough. Well, thank you for saying hello. I appreciate it. Um, in the first Mario Brothers, you could turn into Big Mario with the mushroom, and you could turn into Fire Mario with the Fire Flower. In this game, introduced some new power-ups, and the first one being the raccoon suit, which allows you to fly if you get your P meter up, which is, you can see that in the bottom of the screen. Um, it will turn white and kind of like uh, it'll fill up, and you can actually it'll turn white and have that little sound that lets you know that it's full and you can actually fly. Um, the P stands for power, uh, but you know, you'd make those silly little schoolyard jokes that nah, it stands for P. Oh, well, if you redeem speed paint, I can't really drop what I'm doing. Uh, I should probably disable that one for for the gaming streams. Um, so in case you don't know what I'm doing right now, when you go down tunnels and everything, all this stuff resets when you go through pipes. Um, and what that means is that you can get these coins over and over again within the time limit, of course. So I was just getting an extra one up. Not that I need one. I mean, this is the later stages can be fairly challenging, but the early game is pretty easy. Um, but yeah, and at the end of the course, you get a little card there, and if you match those three cards, you get various amounts of one-ups. If you match all three mushrooms, then you end up getting 2 extra lives. Fire flowers is 3 extra lives, and the star is 5 extra lives. You couldn't see my thumb there. Yeah, 5 extra lives. So let's move on to this one. Now this stage is very fun because this is the first time you can do one of the many unlimited one-up tricks in the game. Basically, in Mario games, if you stomp on enemies over and over again, I didn't get enough height. That's okay. We'll come back to that. Because, as I said, when you go down pipes, everything resets. And that includes this one. So we're going to come down here, and then we're going to try that unlimited one-up trick. It can be difficult to do. So we're just going to come over here. We're going to bounce on these Goombas. Now, I am failing at this. So you want to get as much height off of these as you can. Haha. That last one screwed me over. Oh no. I am failing. Okay. We're gonna come up here again. Well, actually, we're gonna get a another raccoon leaf here. And then we're gonna go down that tunnel and reset it because I really want to show this trick off because it's pretty cool. Also, I am definitely not used to playing this on a Switch controller. In case you couldn't tell. So, let's try this again, shall we? Without the oops. Nope. Whew. That was close. Okay. God. Mitch Flower Power would be so disappointed with how I'm playing this right now. That's not going to be enough height. Okay. Why is that one taking so long to come out? Okay, I'm going to do something a little controversial. Well, not controversial. I'm just gonna... Fair. Um, okay. I'm gonna see if I can get this done before the clock runs out. Probably not, but we're gonna try. Damn it. Ah, no. Okay. We're gonna do something controversial, and I'm actually going to die so that we can replay this thing. First death. All right. Zell was playing Metroid, and now I'm playing Retro Itch. Nice. Okay. So we're gonna try this again. Now, unfortunately, we're gonna have to bypass all this and then come back because I do need the raccoon tail. Also, you'll notice that your speed kind of gets killed when you're running uphill, so you can't actually get P speed. Oh, you're not supposed to come over here. Okay. So we're just going to come over here, and we're going to start the level over again, and hopefully everything resets to our right. Hey. There we go. And you can basically get unlimited 1-ups by just bouncing on these things over and over again. Okay. I'm glad I reset that. It was worth it. And we'll come down here and get these coins again, because I like having money in this game. And you can go and do that again if you want. I'm just going to come over here and come up here again because there's actually a hidden block up here that has a 1-up in it. Boom. There we go. Extra 1,000 points for that. Oh, I sent that the wrong way. Oops. That's okay. You don't really need it for the rest of the stage. And we've got 2 stars. All right. So now we're rolling. Now we're rolling. Okay. I really should have practiced this game before we started, but that's all right. That's all right. Okay. Now this stage, I am going to show this off just for posterity's sake, but I'm not going to use it. There are warp whistles in this game that allow you to warp to different worlds. There are 3 of them, actually. There are 2 of them in the first world, and 3 of them... not 3 of them. There are 2 of them in the first world, 1 in the second world. And yeah, basically you play those warp whistles. They play actually a Zelda sound, believe it or not. Like a little Zelda sound effect. Now, here's the exit. Yeah, that warps you right to the exit. But instead, I'm going to show you how to get this warp whistle. But first, I'm going to go get another... There we go. Because I like having the tail. I like being able to float and fly and all that. Much prefer it to the alternative. I'm going to show you how to get this whistle. We're not going to use it. But basically, you see this white block here, and you can do this on every white block in the game. You just kneel for 5 seconds. And now you're in the background. You can still get hit and everything, but You're in the background, you run back here, and look at this. 1 toot on this whistle will send you to a faraway land. And there's our warp whistle, which again, we're not actually going to use the warp whistle in this game. Um, I'm not planning on it. I want to play through every single level, but I just thought I'd show this off. The second one is in the fortress, and this will not be our last playthrough of this game. I'm gonna play this game again later on down the road, where I'll actually show you in this fortress how to get the warp whistle. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna go fight the boss in there. Now this stage is interesting because it's an auto-scroller. But there's also something very special about it. In every single world, there is a certain stage where if you get a certain number of coins, something good will happen. And that went the wrong way. And in World 1, this is the stage. If you get 44 coins in this stage, something very good will happen. Also, interesting for shell mechanics, if you stand a block away and shoot a shell, the shell won't actually ricochet back and hit you. It'll, like, clear past you. If you're any further away, it will hit you. Oh no. I might have screwed that up. Yeah, I screwed that up. It's not going to be enough coins. I needed to get all of those. Oh well. Next time. But basically, in every world, if you get a certain amount of coins, you get what's called a white mushroom house, where a white mushroom house will show up on the map. That's not it. A white mushroom house will show up on the map, and you'll get a special item. In World 1, it's a P-Wing. And this is a little card match game where if you match things up, you'll get whatever's on the cards. So there, we just got an invincibility star. These are actually all set, like preset maps there. So you can memorize them and figure out which map you're actually playing. This is another game where if you match up these things, you'll get extra lives. I didn't do it. I'm really sad I didn't get that white mushroom house, because that's one of the easier levels to actually get it, but I missed that one jump. But we'll come back to it. And like I said, this will not be the last playthrough we do of Super Mario Bros. 3. Those are roto discs. They are invincible. Unless you get one specific item later in the game. Power-up suit. Okay, so this area here, we're going to go through this door, but if you fly up here and then go to the right, that's where the warp whistle is in this fortress. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go through this door. There we go. We're just going to come over here. And we're going to wait for this to cycle through again. And in case anyone hasn't noticed, game audio can be a bit louder. Okay. Let me know if that's better. So this is Boom Boom. And you just have to stomp on Boom Boom 3 times. And there you go. But yeah, let me know if that audio is better. Or if I need to turn myself down or something like that. Alright, another fun mechanic in here is if you're on a slope and you hold down, you'll actually slide. And you can take out enemies that way. That's better? Okay, cool. Alright, so this is another one of those little coin heavens is what they're called. So you can get some extra coins. And of course, standard 100 coins equals an extra life, so... Also, if you fly up here... That's fair. It is a solid tune. Okay. In the next level, I will explain the block mechanics because I haven't explained that yet. Ooh, nice. And as you'll see there, your P meter actually carries through if you're going through a pipe. So if you get up to P speed and fill it up uh, before you go through a pipe, when you come out the pipe, it'll still be there, which is nice. This is a Hammer Brothers fight where you just get a special little, yeah, special little item. This end block here, if the Hammer Brother is on a certain spot on the, I pointed at the screen like you see it. If the Hammer Brother is on a certain part of the map, mostly up there where the white mushroom house is, like on that level, that last block will actually have a fire flower in it. Okay, so this is the last level of World 1, Grassland. Okay, so blocks. What I didn't explain before is for fire flowers and for the raccoon leaf, it doesn't matter. But for mushrooms, including one-up mushrooms, if you hit a block on the right side over here, if you hit a block on the right side, the mushroom will go left, and if you hit it on the left side, it will go right. So you can kind of direct where you want mushrooms and stuff to go. I've kind of failed at that so far. I haven't gotten all of them to go where I want them to go. There we go. I do want this one to fall to the right, though, because I'm going that way anyway. There we go. I didn't get P-speed there, that's fine. We'll just ride this. You can actually fly here, if you are better at the game than I am. You can get up to P-speed up there. Also with this game, it's a platformer, so sometimes if it seems like you can't do anything, you just gotta wait a second. A platform might come for you. There we go. Okay. We're gonna get another mushroom house here. We'll get another item. And I'll show you where you can use those items, because I haven't done that either yet. Ooh, got a leaf, nice. So yeah, you might be wondering where do those items go? Well, if you just press the B button, there they are here. You just press B again if you don't want to use anything. And here we are. So in case anyone doesn't know the story of this game, Bowser and his 7 kids, Bowser's captured the princess, and his 7 kids have transformed the kings of each of these worlds into different creatures and stolen their magic wands. So now you have to go latch onto their airships, and you have to go beat Bowser's kids. Which doesn't sound great when you say it like that, but... And as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff being thrown at you here. This block here is a fire flower, but I don't want a fire flower. Generally, in these stages, if you're new to the game, being as right on the screen as possible is the safest place to be, generally. And there we go. That's the first world airship done. And this is Larry Koopa. Every one of the Koopa kids is named after... Oof, I am rusty. Every one of the Koopa kids is named after a certain... I think it's musical figures. Larry, I'm not sure who Larry is named after. But there's Morton Koopa Jr., there's Wendy O. Koopa, there's Iggy Koopa. Iggy Koopa, off the top of my head, I know is named after Iggy Pop. Roy Koopa is named after Roy Orbison. Lemmy, of course, we all know Lemmy. But there's Lemmy Koopa, and then Ludwig von Koopa is the final Koopa kid, and he is named course, after Beethoven. Um, yeah, so we got a P-wing. So what that item there means is that you constantly have full power in your power meter, which means you can just fly forever as until you get hit, basically. And then it's only for one stage, so you only get the full P meter for one stage, and then after that, it just turns into a regular raccoon suit. All right, so now we're in World Two, uh, Desert Land, or why am I blanking on the name of? Because the Japanese game actually has different names for these worlds that I like a lot better. Because in the North American release, every single one of the worlds is just like grassland, desert land, waterland, all that kind of stuff. Um, but the Japanese names, I just got to look this up real quick. Bear with me. But yeah, the Japanese version of the game and the handbook, like the player's guide, actually has much more fun names. Um, so Super Mario Brothers 3 World name. Um, this music isn't as much of a bop as World 1, Grassland, but that's okay. Ah, here we go. So Super Mario Brothers 3, um, Grassland is grassland in both games. Um, but World 2 in the Japanese version of the game translates to Desert Hill. It's called Desert Hill. Waterland is Oceanside slash Seaside. Um, Giant Land is called Big Island. Skyland is called The Sky, which I love that they just call it The Sky. Iceland is Iced Land. Pipe Land is Pipe Maze, which is fitting. Uh, and the final world, Darkland, is called Castle of Koopa. So I much prefer the Japanese names than just the regular land, but enough of me rambling. Let's actually play the game, shall we? So this world introduces some new enemies. In the first world, we had our standard enemies. Oof, I don't want to risk that. So we're just going to let this Koopa shell take care of everything. It didn't go the way I wanted it to. That right there's a fire snake. And then we got some regular Goombas up here. It's pretty standard fare. If you need another thing, there it is right there. That doesn't actually go anywhere. And here we go. Got a one up in here. Fire snakes used to scare me so much when I was a kid because I didn't understand how they worked in their patterns. They're actually fairly easy. We'll come up here and we've got some extra coins. Now, when you hit a P-switch, if you're not familiar with Mario games, anything that's a solid block will turn into a coin, and coins will turn into solid blocks. So we're just going to come through here. And we're just going to flick that guy like that. Not too difficult. Now, just like in the first world, World 1-1, which was the first place you did, you can go down this pipe over and over again and collect the coins here, but it's not really worth it in this case. But I might do it a couple times because we're almost at 20 lives, and we don't need that many coins to actually get 20 lives. So we'll just do that one more time. There we go. Another cool mechanic here is you'll see these piranha plants and you'll see fire flowers later on, which in this game are called Venus fire traps. The piranha plants that shoot fire. But you'll see they're coming up and down at the pipes here. But if you're standing right next to a pipe, the piranha plant won't come out. And that works for all of them. Does it work for the Venus fire trap? It might not work for the Venus fire trap, but we'll figure that out later. Now we've got another one up. It's very easy to collect one-ups in this game. It really is. Now we're gonna play our little card game again. Well, we got the bottom half done, so there's that at least. Okay, now World 2-2. This is the world where uh, you have to collect coins, and then a white mushroom house will appear if you collect enough. I think in this one it's 22 coins. I believe it's 22 coins, but I am garbage at collecting the coins in this one, so I would not hold your breath that I'll be able to do it. There's one up there. Ah, see, I just messed that up. I didn't want to do that. Okay. We're flying, y'all. We're doing real well. Ah, you need to bounce off that Koopa and get those final 4 coins if you want the 22 coins. So, oh well. Yeah, we didn't get it, but we get to play this card game again. Nope. Okay. Just gonna check something real quick. I think we got interrupted by an ad break, but that's my bad. I forgot. With the art streams, I'm much better at keeping track of those. So now we've got an early fortress with some dry bones in it. These things, yeah, they'll get right back up. Now in the first world we saw dry bones. But we've also got thwomps and we've got Boo Diddley. Which of course, if you're familiar with Mario lore, you turn your back on Boo, Boo will come for you. Now there is a one-up, or not a one-up, there's a power-up in that, but we're just gonna run. Because those thwomps want us dead. Got a little spike room here. Now if you're a pro gamer, you go on top of these spikes. I'm not a pro gamer though. There we go. And now we are in the room with Boom Boom. Now this Boom Boom, I think, is a little bit faster. Like, he goes into Berserker mode if you mistime your jump. And goes, like, right after you. But that was no problem for us. Okay. So this is a boomerang brother. Throws boomerangs. Which can be kind of tricky to time. But that was alright. And that's a music box, which, if you use the music box on the screen here, basically what that means is that all of the Hammer Brothers on the video map screen here will fall asleep. And as you'll see, there's more to this world. Unlike the first world is the only world in this game that's only on one screen. With the exception of Castle of Koopa, but I will explain that when we get there. But we're going to come down this pipe, which basically allows you fast travel through the map. We're just going to come and get this. Ah, regular standard mushroom. That's alright, though. But yeah, just like with art, if you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to ask. I've been playing this game since I was like a very, very young kid. Um, like I first tried playing it, I guess, when I was 2. Uh, so yeah, feel free to ask. I don't know everything about the game, but I know a fair bit about the game. Come back here. I almost died there. Now, there's actually a 1-up in here somewhere. There it is. Beautiful. Scoop is kind of stuck. We're not going to save it, though, because we're mean. Okay, where is the... There it is. This game is full of fun little secrets. If I could get up there, that would be wonderful. Oh my goodness. Have I mentioned that I should have practiced this already? My original plan was to actually try playing this on the original NES, but unfortunately, I don't have the AV cord for my NES anymore, which isn't a huge deal. Like, I can go get another one, but I just haven't yet. You like suffering. Well, good, because there's going to be plenty of that. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Now, I could go back and get another one of those. No, this area is pretty interesting. You have to basically stomp on this Koopa and then get out of the way real quick. And then you just kind of let it do its thing. Now, if you're a really brave person, each one of these blocks has a coin in it, and this one right here that I'm standing on has 10 coins in it. But I'm not that brave. Especially since the end of the stage is right here. So we're just gonna run to it. No practice, we like suffering. Well, I'm glad. Okay, so here we have the stage with the angry sun. I'm not going to use that yet. We'll just go for it. And there we have the angry sun up there. I didn't want to do that. And we also have a tornado. The elements are just out to get you in this stage. And we're just going to dodge this guy. You can take him out with a shell. But again, that was a little rusty because I haven't played that stage in a while. But hey, that's all right. That's all right. We're having fun. Now I'm going to use this. Now that I'm out of power-ups. We'll let this guy go. Oh, well, wonderful. Now that is going to come in handy for the next world. That is a hammer, and you can break blocks with the hammer. We'll do this first. Fire flower. All right. I usually like trying to get the leaves in those, and I think those are in a set pattern as well, but I don't know those off the top of my head. So we're gonna go to World 5 first. Now, chain chomps. If you didn't know this, if you wait long enough, I'm blanking on how long you have to wait, but if you wait long enough, chain chomps will actually break out of their chains and chase after you. You have to wait a long time, though, so we're not going to do that. I might demonstrate that on a later playthrough, but I'm not going to demonstrate that now. We got our raccoon leaf back. When I was a kid, I would sometimes play games on the playground, pretending like I was in the game, like that this whole game was like actual worlds and actual ecosystems and all that kind of stuff. So I always imagined this being like a little city that some of these, like a little desert town that some of these enemies live in. And I would just kind of like, that's not what I wanted to do. You're supposed to kick this down over here. There we go. And just like the first game, the red Koopas and paratroopers just go back and forth in a set pattern, while the green ones are free to wander as long as they want. Nice little power up there. Oh no, I just messed that up. You have to break through a lot more of these than I wanted to now. Come on. There we go. Because technically all of these will turn into coins, and goodness gracious. If you all check back in a month when I probably play this game again, I will be much better. So just keep that in mind. And here at the end, we got a chain chomp waiting for us. I usually don't play it that safe by jumping that early, but I didn't want to risk it. I probably should have let that guy read through his dialogue. I'll do that on the next one. Okay. Now, I saved this one because I wanted the raccoon tail, and you can get one here pretty early in that block down there, but it's a little tricky. But you can go through the stage, or you can fly up here and get like a nice little coin oasis. I'm not a big fan of water mechanics. This game does them pretty well. Like, they're not the worst. But it is terribly slow. And we come up here. Now, the cool thing about this is you get your P speed up. You come back this way, and boom. You can fly and hit all those blocks. So we'll do that again. This is another one like that little like coin room that I messed up in the last stage. Hey, we got another one up. 26 extra lives, ain't too bad. Okay, where's the... There it is. Okay, that coin is just gonna have to wait there. There's some extra coins here if you want them. I don't really want them. And there's a boomerang bro just waiting for you at the end there. But yeah, this game, when I was young, I would really like games would anything that I was interested in kind of like just took over my life. And my grandfather on my mother's side had a player's guide the player's guide for this game that he had just scanned and photocopied. Okay, gotta remember that that star is there. But yeah, he had the player's guide that he just photocopied, and I would read that thing constantly because I loved this game so much. I learned all the enemy names. I learned all the tips and tricks. You know, stuff that I didn't know about that I'll be showing off later on. But yeah, this game took over my life. I love this game. This will forever be my favorite game. Here we have a little pyramid stage, which is kind of cool. Whew, that was close. Cut that a little too close. It wouldn't have mattered because that's there, but... Now, you'll notice a little graphical glitch that'll come in handy in just a second. Why am I so bad at this? Granted, I've never been good at that. So we'll just duck under it. That's fine. You'll notice a graphical glitch where that block was. The background is the dots in the background are much brighter, right? Which comes in handy up here. Okay. It's really not that difficult. But you'll see here that two dots are a little bit brighter than the others, and that's because there's a hidden block there. And we're just going to come up here, grab some more coins. We're going to come up here and grab a hidden one up. And then we're going to hit this. Just grab some extra coins. Because you can never have enough lives, because I find in the later worlds, again, this game's not too difficult in the early stages, but in the later worlds, it can get pretty rough. I don't know if it gets 27 lives rough, but... Hey, morning, Trip. How's it going? How's this day finding you? Welcome on in. You can see we're doing something a little bit different today. We're playing some Super Mario Brothers 3. And as I said in the title, this is kind of a test stream to just make sure everything's good. It's getting late. Yeah, isn't it like it's got to be close to midnight for you, right? But yeah, this is just a test stream. Make sure everything's working all right. They still look like no painting. 11. Yeah, I thought so. Well, I appreciate you you coming on in because it's getting so late. Oh, so remember that hammer here. You can use that hammer actually to break this block, and there's a sort of like an oasis over here, which I'll show that off because we get another hammer, and we're gonna need the hammer for the next world. Ooh, frog suit. Now, every single box in here, regardless of which one you pick, will give you a frog suit, which will... I never found them handy, but a lot of people find them handy, but you can use them really well in the next stage. Retro, yeah. Leaving a lurk and heading to bed? Hey, no problem, man. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you coming in, and yeah, enjoy. And of course, because you're lurking, I always feel like somebody's watching me. But thanks for the lurk, Trip. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. And again, we're not going to use the warp whistles, but here's another warp whistle with these fire bros. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. Have a good night, man. So yeah, here's a nice little warp whistle, which we will not use. And I didn't really want to get hit there, but it is what it is. So now that's World 2 all clear. Desert Hill. And now we're gonna move on. And this dude's been turned into a spider. The king has been transformed. Please find the magic wand so we can change him back. Yeah, no problem. So this will be Morton Koopa Jr.'s airship. This one's a little bit more tricky than the previous one. Just slightly, though. One thing about this game is that the difficulty actually... there's no, like, huge difficulty spike. The difficulty ramps up quite evenly through the game. Everything will just be a little bit more difficult than before. And for the first time in the game, I'll show off the fire flower. Turns you a nice orange hue. Unfortunately, fire flowers are more or less useless for most of the airships because you can't kill bullets with fire. Surprise, surprise. But you can kill these rocky wrenches because these guys will just keep coming over and over again, and they just throw wrenches at you, which is okay. Well, that's great. I got to get used to this whole talking and playing thing. I'm not good at that. All right. So Roy's a big boy. He's gonna bounce you around a little bit. So you want to give him a wide berth. There we go. Not too difficult at all. Not too difficult at all. And that's World 2 done. That's Desert World done. Oh, thank heavens, I'm back to my old self again. Thank you so much. Here's a letter from the princess. Oh yeah, Princess Peach hasn't been captured yet. Just the Koopalings are wreaking havoc. So that is a Lakitu's Cloud, also called a Jujum's Cloud. I think that's how you pronounce it. Um, but anyways, Lakitu's Cloud allows you to skip a level if you want. So, yeah. This card game that's trapped in between these two rocks, I have never used a hammer to unleash that game. It's not worth it in my opinion. But this is Oceanside, or the Seaside. In North America, it's just called Waterland, which is really boring. But it is a Waterland. Thankfully, not every single level is underwater. Yo, Slogbear Millionaire, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome in. Ah. I really tried to take care of these bloopers. Okay, well, that didn't work. I'm bad at this game. I need more practice. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do either, but that's fine. Ah, that's what I'm missing. Yes, you can come up here. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it, and thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you think so. Okay, I don't want to get those blocks there. It's a little bit too risky. We're gonna come down here though. Now, down here is a lava lotus, and you want to try not to get bounced into that, and we didn't, thankfully. In the center here of this little bonus area, we have a 1-up. Now, the player's guide says that if you shoot up here and you just let the stream coming out of this pipe carry you, you'll shoot right past the blooper. I've never found that to be the case. You actually have to swim. You can't just like... Whew. That's always a little too close for comfort. I would have liked a star there, but that's fine. Okay. Now, I'm just going to consult Mario Wiki real quick, because I think this is the world where you have to get the White Mushroom House. Or you have to get the coins to get the White Mushroom House. World 3-2. But, no, I'm wrong. It's not World 3-2. It's World 3-3. Or is it 3-6? I don't know. It's one of the ones with Big Bertha, which is the fish. Actually, no, it's Boss Bass. So, we'll see in the next stage that there are giant fish that can come after you, because you got these tiny little Cheep Cheeps. And then there's a giant fish that will come after you. One that shoots a little baby Cheep Cheep out of its mouth, that's Big Bertha. And then one that just chases you and can swallow you with no little baby Cheep Cheep, that's Boss Bass. And the next stage has Boss Bass. So, these are donut lifts for anybody who doesn't know anything about Mario. These are very annoying lifts that will fall if you stand on them for too long. Oof. Okay. I'm not going to go for that star. You can carry star power throughout this entire level. if you're better at the game than I am. I've never been able to get that star. And then a bunch of these blocks will actually have stars in them as well. Oh, goodness. Jake from the Woods, if you're still in here, like, I know you said not to practice, but I really wish I would have practiced. Because I am usually not this rusty. But, hey. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Suffering good? Alright, well, then we'll just keep it. Okay. Frog suit. Now, the frog suit, I will show it off later in this world. What the frog suit does is you have to constantly press A to actually get through a level. Yeah, the levels with Cheep Cheeps are very difficult because of the RNG. You don't really know where they're gonna pop up. But yeah, with the frog suit, when you're regular Mario, you have to press A constantly to keep afloat while you're going through. With the frog suit, you don't have to press A. You can just use the joystick or the directional pad or analog stick, whatever you want to call it. You can just use that to swim, which is very, very nice. But I never really use it. Okay, we're going to use our fire flower here. There's Boss Bass. There he is. And of course, this world rises and sinks to make it just a little bit more difficult. However, I will say, between the two worlds that do this, the two levels that do this in this world, this is the easier of the two, by far. Ah, and here we have spinning lifts, which there are some that spin automatically like that on a timer. And whew, that was close. I'm gonna take care of this guy right now. Oh no. Get up. There are some spinning lifts that are on a timer, and there are some that are just, man, oh man. There's some that are stationary, but when you step on them, they start to spin. Oh. Come on now, let's get up there. Now, I don't know how much y'all, this is gonna be funny. If this isn't the level that I'm thinking of, this is gonna be funny. Oh no, it's the level I'm thinking of. Get up there. Oof. Eesh. That was a lot of risk for a 1-up that I didn't even get. Oh. But yeah, you'll get a 1-up there if if you're better at the game than I am, you will get a 1-up. All right, let's head back. Oh, no. My goal for this playthrough is not to get eaten by Boss Bass in any capacity. Whew. All right, let's get out of here. Man, oh man. Level stresses me out. And we still haven't gotten the three. That's how I know that I'm really playing Rusty. Because I used to be really good at getting the stars at the end of the triple stars, so you can get 5 levels. Like, World 3, I would have, like, close to, like, 50 extra lives. So I know I'm really rusty, but that's alright. We're having fun. We are having fun. Okay, so this world is really cool because you see that pipe there? It's a pipe that you actually come out of. And in here, we have a bunch of doors. And you basically have to discover which door it is that leads to the exit. Ah! Now, it's actually this door. But we're going to explore a little bit because there's some cool stuff you come through here. Little bit of lag here just because of the number of sprites on the screen. This last door will get you in this little bonus room. Ah, if I can stay on there, that'd be... There's an extra block there. Forgot about. So we'll come back. I suck at Mario, so you would usually have less than 10 lives. That's fair. That's fair. But I think we've discussed this before, Jake. Like, you didn't grow up with platformers, whereas I, like, all we had was platformers, basically. So there's this sixth door, I believe. Again. Now, I believe there's a glitch in this game where that third door there, I think it's the third door, where if you press up really, really quickly in that third door, you'll actually get to you'll get to Boom Boom's room. I've never been able to pull it off, and I'm not going to put a whole lot of effort into trying. I'm trying to remember which door it is. Is it the fourth door that leads? No, I think it's the fifth door. Because there's a 1-up in this room. Like, we need more lives. But bear with me. There is a 1-up in here somewhere. In that bottom level. I just have to remember which door takes you there. And it might be the fifth door. Yeah, there it is. Get in there. And that's basically it for the secrets in here. I will say the Joy-Cons aren't great for these doors. Because I'm not even pressing up, but it'll take you through a door sometimes anyway. And here we have Boom Boom again. I don't think this is the Boom Boom that has wings, but he might have wings. Some of the Boom Booms have wings. If you're not quick enough in beating it, it'll start flying around. Ooh, card game. Let's go. Let's try to remember some things now, shall we? Hey. I'm learning. Oh, where's the 20 coin? Nope. That was lucky. Ooh, where's the 1-up? Okay, there's the other 20 coin. We gotta remember that. Because with those games, like, it'll always be the same card screen until you clear the whole thing. Whether that takes you all of the worlds to do, or whether you get it done in one go. Yeah, I was saying earlier that there is actually a set pattern to it. I think there's like 9, maybe 10 different cards. And there's the hammer that we need. There's like 9 or 10 different sets of cards that you can flip. And if you can memorize all of them, it can be kind of easy to figure out which setup you have. Because they're all different. The next time we play, I'll get my player's guide and I'll show you. But I've never committed it to memory. So you'll notice on the map that dude was like in water. Hence the oof. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, okay. I don't like that energy. Okay. You might just take a hit here. Yeah. Ah. But because he was in water here, the little level where you fight him also had water in it. Do I not have another? Oh well. Actually, this is as good a time as any to show off the frog suit, because this level is completely underwater. So you'll see Mario just stays swimming. You don't have to press A to actually stay afloat or stay where you are. You can just use the directional pad without pressing A at all, which is very nice. But again, I never use it. I never use this suit. And there's Big Bertha. She She shoots a little baby out of her mouth. There is some fish that does that. I remember learning about that and okay, well, that was fun while it lasted. If there's any enemies in this game that I hate, it's bloopers. I can't stand bloopers. I'm not a huge fan of these Gelectros either, because they're stationary and they're also impenetrable. They're invincible. You can't kill them. So they're not my favorite either. That was dumb of me. Now, yeah, if you fight against that current there and don't die, there's a 1 up there. Okay, let's try that again without the oops. I'm stealing from Nintendo Capri Sun there, but I always enjoyed his Let's Plays when he would say when he would fail at something and say that he would try something again without the oops. Now, if you do press A with the frog suit, and here's the problem with the frog suit. It is extremely... You can jump really high, but it's extremely slow on land. And if you press A with the frog suit, you do swim faster. And also, those currents don't affect you, which is nice. So now that we've reclaimed our 1-up, let's get out of this level. Again, I'm not one of these people that really hates water levels, typically. So slow. We got a star, though. Yeah, Ooh, we can come up here now. That's great. And this here is why I never use the frog suit. And we got another one. Great. Alright, let's get rid of this thing. Now this stage, I believe... This stage has an unlimited 1-up trick that I'm going to try once. I'm going to try it once. Because it is extremely difficult and very frustrating. And I don't feel like putting myself through torture for too long. But we're going to try it once. We're off to a great start. Okay. So you see these 2 blocks here, down here, like these ones? They're very important for this. I actually shouldn't have picked that up. Okay, I want to get rid of this guy. First of all. Because he makes things much more annoying. So we have Lakitu over here. Or Lakitu. I always call him Lakitu. Okay, and he's going to be dropping down these bombs. And... Did I killed all those Koopas. I killed all of those Koopas. And, okay, you know what? We're going to die, and then we're going to try this again. So I lied. We're actually trying it twice. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Alright. Also, I apologize. I was saying something earlier, but I completely lost my train of thought. Hey, Kidney Gamer, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome in. We're, as you can see, we're going a little retro today. Playing some, Super Mario Bros. 3. How's the day treating you? There we go. Okay, you don't want to kill these Koopas. I just learned that. Oh, okay. So, if these Micro Goombas get you, you have to constantly press A to And it lags the game like crazy. Great. Great, great, great. That's awesome. Get off of me. Let's shoot this dude out of the sky. There we go. Alright. So you don't want to kill those Koopas, and you want to come get Lakitu. What you want to do is you want to come back over here, and you want to grab a Koopa shell. Okay. Let's come back over this way, and hope that they respawn. My goodness. This is a very hard trick. I've been trying this trick for years, for basically as long as I've been playing this game. I've only been able to do it like a couple of times. So we're gonna try it. Okay. Yeah, video game stream. Alright. So let me explain to you how that's supposed to work. I'll get there and then I'll explain how it's supposed to work. Well, okay, I didn't really want to get hit there, but sure. So you grab one of these Koopa shells, and you basically kick it in this area between these two blocks. And when Lakitu comes over and starts throwing his shell or the spiny eggs down, basically. Okay, that went the other way. That's fine. When he starts throwing his spiny eggs down, he'll throw them down in that area, and you can just rack up points because the shell will be oscillating back and forth and be killing the spiny eggs, and you'll just rack up points, and then eventually you'll get one-ups. It's very, very difficult to do. Like I said, I've been playing this game since I was like a little kid, and I've never been. I've only been able to do it like twice. It's a very difficult trick. Okay. World 6. Or World 3-6, I should say. Actually, before we do this next world, I'm going to take a quick break, just grab some water. Yeah, so I'm just going to throw up my Be Right Back screen, and we're going to just take a quick break while I get some water. So we'll be back in about a minute or so, because it won't take me long to get some water. So just take it easy, everybody, just for a second. All right, let's come back. Hey, it actually worked this time when we came back. Excellent. Oh, I also wanted to show this off. So I've got a Pro controller that has the Super Mario Bros. 3 skin on it. Unfortunately, this controller, the buttons aren't actually great for platforming. Like they're fine for like if you're playing like Legend of Zelda, like Breath of the Wild or Mario Kart or something, but for platforming, they're not great. But I thought I'd just show that off because I saw it and I was like, this is expensive, but I kind of want it. Okay, so World 6, and we got another auto scroller. And this auto scroller is full of spinning lifts and donut lifts. I didn't want to actually kill that Koopa because there's something in that shell. Uh, basically, the buttons on the Super Mario Brothers 3 controller, they're just a they're just a little heavier because they're bigger buttons. I'm sure the Pro controller's the same way. Um, but yeah, they're just heavier buttons, which really realistically doesn't affect the output all that much. It's more just like my own personal feelings with it. Um, oh no, I missed that jump. Oh goodness. Okay. I don't really want to go into this. Whatever. We'll just go for it. Actually, you know what? No, I forgot I had a hammer. So we're gonna use the hammer here, and we're gonna go on a little excursion and get some more items. But yeah, Kidney Gamer, the buttons on that controller just feel a little bit heavier. Um, hey, I like that. I like that. Hey, Jake, thanks for the lurk. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Appreciate the lurk, brother. I saw you come up on my screen here that you're playing Pokemon Sword, so I hope you have a good time playing Pokemon Sword. Yo, if y'all don't know actually, but ooh, are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it? No, we're not. While we're here, let me just throw some shout outs actually. Just a shout out to Jake from the Woods and a shout out. If I could type, that would be great. Shout out to the Kidney Gamer. Both really cool, chill guys. Jake from the Woods is an in real life friend of mine. We grew up together. Really cool dude. Plays a lot of Pokemon on his channel. Plays a lot of Breath of the Wild. He does some Animal Crossing. Very chill dude, very cool guy. If you like the vibe of this channel, you'll definitely enjoy the vibe of his. And the Kidney Gamer is a real cool dude too. Real chill. He's a variety streamer. Plays all sorts of different games. Just family friendly channel. He's just a chill guy, cool guy. Well, I say he's a chill guy in terms of like his demeanor. Like he's very cool with everybody. He's very animated. He's a very very animated, very excitable person, which makes his streams very fun. So you should check those guys out. Um, Also, I did something silly when I went to go get a drink of water. I meant to actually run an ad because there's an ad break coming up. Uh, so I'm just gonna run one now before we continue on, and when we come back, we'll play the next stage. That's my bad. I always forget to run ads because I hate running ads. I just hate it. But we're gonna run a quick ad, and then we'll come back and play some more games, which is what everybody's actually here for, you know. So let's do that real quick. All right, we should be back. All right, let's play the game some more. So over here are these secret little islands. Um, oh, did we get this one? Hey, look at that! 3 up. Look at that. The flower is the hardest one of those to get, actually, I find. Like, getting the star is easier. There's a way to time it. I've never figured out the timing of it. I'm sure someone else can figure it out. If anybody's looking for a good retro gaming controller, recommend the 8-bit Do SN. I've heard of that. Yeah, yeah. Um, I can't vouch for it because I've never used the controller, but I've heard a lot of people say that that's a good controller. So, good luck, Sloth Bear, millionaire. Uh, you don't work for them. Hey, that's fair. I mean, if you find a product that works, hey, uh, it's good to shout them out so that other people can enjoy them. Um, but this little bonus area, if you break that one rock, you get a little canoe, and then we can get some extra little stuff here. Ah, excellent. 2 leaves. I like that. And as you come over here, this is really kind of cool. Um, there's our castle. This whole area here is meant to represent Japan. These islands look like Japan, and where that castle is, I believe, is Nintendo's headquarters in Tokyo. I believe Tokyo. That's where that castle is meant to represent. So I found that to be a really cool tidbit. And if you remember back in World 2 when we got the warp whistle that we're not going to use, um, there was like a little part in that oasis that looked like a 3 in Roman numerals. That, of course, is for Super Mario Bros. 3. So, let's get back up here, and let's try to do this level again. It's really not the hardest level in the world, as long as you don't make any mistakes like I did. We're gonna skip that. Wow, the knowledge. Well, thank you. It's knowledge that I've gained over like many, many, many years of playing this game. Um, oh yeah, that's what you're supposed to do for that. Oh, you'll see like a little ghost block there. Ah, no! I promise you, this isn't actually that hard a level. I'm just trying to do too many things that I don't remember exactly how to do anymore. The muscle memory's not there. So now that you know how to do those things, let's try this again. Alright. We're just gonna skip that. There's an official name for those lifts. I've been calling them spinning lifts, but there's an actual name for them. I'll have to look in the book and see what it is. Hey, Big Mac, 416. No, this is live. This is all the way live. But welcome on in. Okay. We went down there already. These all just turn into coins because there's a P-switch down there. Alright. And that's the pipe that we need to get into. Woo! We did it. Alright. Of course, I knew that was going to happen, but whatever. Yo, Zell, what's happening? What's happening? Who this? Who this? This is definitely not an artist who's posing as a video game player. Alright. I was saying earlier that when I was a kid, my imagination would run wild and I would pretend like some of the worlds here were actual worlds. And I always imagined that World 3-7 here was like a harbor. I don't know why, but I would just go around the playground pretending like all these spikes, because that's what these dudes are called, Spike, that all these spikes were like dock workers and all that kind of stuff. I was a strange kid. Which tracks, because I'm also... Ah, why didn't I see that coming? I am just playing wonderfully right now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we're gonna try that again. We're just using this right from the get-go so that I can get that, there. Oh, you're loving this new lore? Well, I'm glad. Like I've said, everybody, check back in about a month after I've played this game a little bit more. I'll be much better. Oh, I am in a bad spot right now. Oof. Okay. Basically, what am I trying to show off here? I think there's a P switch in there somewhere. Anyway. Careful, I might show my age. Oh, it's too late for that, man. Okay. Basically up here. That is, I pressed up to actually throw that thing up. I don't know why it went that direction. Let's try this one more. One more time. This isn't going to take one more time. Oh my goodness. I am trash, bro. Alright, you know what? I didn't think we'd break this out so early, but we're cheating. P-wing. The only downside of the P-wing is that this power bar sound effect plays throughout the entire thing. That's what I wanted to do. I could have sworn there was something else up here. Like, am I losing my mind? Ah, there it is. This takes you to a little coin heaven that basically takes you to the end of the level. That little area that you saw me fly to the right, that area, it's just like a little hill and then the end of the stage is there. But this little treasure box will take you to the end of the level, and it gives you a little Lakitus cloud so that you can skip levels in the future. Alright, that was very annoying. You'll also notice these little green bridges. Obviously, when they're down, you can cross them, and when they're up, you can't. So we're kind of forced to go this way. I could get good. Yeah, I could get good. But that'll take a little while. I probably should get good, though. So here we have another enemy. These are boos that are trapped in a bar, basically, and they're called Stretch. Stretch doesn't appear very often in this game, but it's a very interesting enemy design that I wish they utilized more in this game. But yeah, Stretch is invincible, even with the Hammer Brothers suit. I don't think you can kill Stretch with the Hammer Brothers suit. You can kill regular boos with the hammers, but Stretch I don't think you can. I might be wrong, though. Don't quote me on that. And we're just going to kill Boom Boom again. This Boom Boom definitely has wings. We just killed him before he could take flight, which is what you want to do. Alright. Ooh. Let's play this matching game again. Oh, now where was that 20 before? It wasn't there. There it was. Okay. That was great. All right. I think what we'll do is I'll finish this world, and then because there'll probably be like 10 minutes left in the stream, because this is just a quick 2-hour stream just to mess around, make sure everything works. I think we'll finish World 3, and then we'll create a load point. Um, and then we might mess around with Zelda for a little bit, Breath of the Wild. And down here, oof, don't fall off the vine. Down here we have a Boss Bass again. Now this is the level where to get the White Mushroom House you have to collect a certain number of coins. I'm not sure the number of coins off the top of my head. I do know that I need to throw that block to get some here. Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head how many coins you need, but I do know that it's a not unsubstantial number. I didn't really want to kill that Koopa, but that worked out. Oof. Okay. And the levels, yeah, the Vine Fireball Snipe. It's kind of nice. It's kind of makes you feel like a pro a little bit. Oh no! I walked right into that. Right into that. Okay. What we've got nothing. All right. Well, I'm just gonna have to do this the hard way now. Not that hard. All right, let's try this again. Maybe finishing World 3 will take us to the end of the stream. Okay, now I'm gonna have to be careful here because there's gonna be a mushroom that comes out of this, and I don't want to miss it. Okay, good. I think it's 43 coins that you need in this level in order to get the White Mushroom House, but I'm not 100% sure. There, that's what I meant to do last time. And unfortunately, Sloth, we can't actually do any Fireball Snipes this time around. Oh no! Whew. Okay. Do I have absolutely nothing to... Okay. You know what? We're gonna come back and finish that stage, but just for the sake of getting... That's what Judgment's Cloud does, or Lakitu's Cloud. It lets you skip stage. We are gonna go back and finish that stage, but World 9 is actually gonna give us some power-ups that we can use. There's also an infinite 1-up trick in this level, but I'm not gonna bother with it. We'll try that next time. That's what I'm looking for. And it's just gone. Alright. Cool. There should be some power-ups in here somewhere. There's one. And we've got the first appearance of Bob-ombs. Oh my goodness. This game is laggier than I remember it being. I don't know if it's just the this particular version, if the game was always that laggy, but now there is something to the right, but it's just the switch port. Ah, that's a shame. There is something to the left here, but I don't think it's anything particularly important. But we'll go check it out. Let's see. Ah, I waited too long. We'll just go under. Oop. Mm-hmm. Every pipe must be checked. Oh, whew. I almost fell right into that guy. Really? That really is a shame. Ah! There it was. We're gonna go back because I need to see what that was. Because I have a feeling that if it was a Tanuki suit, that would be amazing. This pipe here, I'm pretty sure just goes up to the, yeah, that just goes up here. I will say that if this ends up just being a frog suit, I'm going to be very disappointed. Because we're running out of time. It's a frog suit! Hooray! Oh yeah, Zell, I play that way too. I was just planning on checking them all on the way back. Like so. Yeah, that's the pipe that we came down originally. Alright. There's no need to rush, we still have plenty of time. Super Mario World lags on the Switch too. That's really disappointing. That's super disappointing. Okay, I don't particularly want a frog suit for this level. But it'll last us until we get that fire flower, I guess. Yeah, the frog suit is very, very hard to control on land, which is why I never tend to use it. All right, no problem, Sloth Bear Millionaire. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope to see you again sometime. And take it easy. Hopefully, the next time you see us play this, I'll be a little bit better. Okay. I don't think I'm going to worry that much about doing the coin challenge for the White Mushroom House. Basically, if you get all those coins and get those coins there... Well, actually, there's not that much left. Let's try it. Let's give the old college try. Oh, well. This was a mistake. I completely blocked myself in here. Okay, let's just get to the end of this level, shall we? Oh my goodness gracious. Whew. And now we're on to the airship. Just go through this pipe. Oh, it's terrible. The king has been transformed. Please find the magic wand so we can change him back. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. So this is Wendy O. Koopa's, my goodness. Off to a great start. This is Wendy O. Koopa's, um, little airship here. That was almost a mistake. Okay, we're alright. So, like I said, oh, these are bolt lifts. These are fun. You basically have to jump on these, and they'll spin. But they're kind of a waste of time. But the difficulty spikes in this game, there aren't really spikes. It's a nice slow curve. Because this airship is just a little bit harder than the previous ones. Like World 2's, a little bit harder than World 2's. World 2's is a little bit harder than World 1's. You know, it's nice. Now, here's Wendy, and she throws these rings, which are very annoying. Especially because they do that. Alright. Well, you get to see what happens when you lose an airship. The airship just kind of takes off, and you have to go chase it. Which is why you want to try and complete every single level. Alright, well, Zell... Alright, well... Tell you what, Zell, the next time you're in a painting stream, I will, Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, Zell. Okay, so what did you... Oh no, I'm gonna do the karaoke at the very least. Yeah, we're gonna do the karaoke at the very least. I think the rules for that was I have to sing everything for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And the speed paint and color pick and all that, I will remember that for the next painting stream, which is tomorrow morning. So, you know, you show up in there, just give me a reminder, and then I'll do that. You were flexing. All right, well, yes, Ulrich, yes. All right, so I guess we're gonna sing now. We're gonna sing all this commentary for the next little bit. All right, so with this airship, when you lose an airship, it just kind of takes off. And then you gotta go follow it. Now, I thought that you would be able to jump over that pillar, but I guess not. Ah! I died again. Oh, I died again. So it's a good idea to constantly finish off these levels so that the airship doesn't get stuck behind a level that you haven't finished, because then you can't finish the game. Apparently I play like even more trash when I gotta sing and play at the same time, but it's alright because I was playing like trash anyway. Alright, alright, alright. Ooh, oh, that was close. Oh man. Oh, this game is kicking my ass. All right, we got 5 minutes left. I got like 2 minutes of singing left. So let's get serious. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. Let's get serious and finish this game. All right. Ah, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble. This is only the third airship of the game. Past me would be so ashamed of myself. Oh my goodness, my goodness. That's the only power up that this entire airship has. Ah, all right. You can jump over this pillar, which is why I thought you could jump over the pillar earlier. But I guess that's the only one. See, it's not even that long an airship. Okay, let's see if Wendy's gonna kill me with these rings. Ah! Oh, I jumped right into that. Jumped right into that. Oh, I got 1 more minute of singing. 1 more minute of singing. Not that the singing's making my playing any worse, because it was pretty bad to begin with. Oh, whew, that was close. That was also close. Oh man. All right. All right. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. 30 more seconds or something like that. I'm not really keeping track. I'm just guessing that it's been about 5 minutes since I started singing. So we're gonna try this again. And time. All right. So the thing is, the one thing about the difficulty of this game is that it's a very nice difficulty curve, as I've said before. But when you're small Mario, this game gets exponentially tougher. Like it's so much tougher as small Mario. And I'm not going to call that a flaw, but man, oh man, does this game get hard when it's when you're just small Mario. Thank you, Kidney Gamer. I'm glad that you enjoyed that. Ah, yeah, this game gets much harder when you're stuck as small Mario because you're on a level that only has one power up and you continually miss it, or you grab it and then just lose it immediately. All right, Wendy, let's go. Good, good. Well, it's a good thing that I collected all those lives earlier because we're kind of stinking up the joint here. Before we finish though, I do want to finish this airship. So I was only gonna go till 11, but we're gonna finish this airship because now I'm annoyed with it. Well, I don't think I'm annoyed with it. I think I'm annoyed with my gameplay. Okay, let's not lose this time. All right, cool. Ah, I did say in the about section of my channel that sometimes I play video games badly. So you're getting the front row seat to that. All right, let's just get this over with. That's what I was expecting. That she was going to throw out a thing immediately, and I was going to get sniped by it. All right, let's get serious now. Let's go. Oh, as I was saying earlier too, with the piranha plants, how the piranha plants won't actually come out of the pipes if you're standing right next to them. Bullet bills are the same way. They won't actually fire out of their cannons. All right. They won't actually fire out of their cannons if you're standing right next to them. These will though. The the fire boosters, they will. So don't stand next to those. Don't stand, don't stand, don't stand so close to me. All right, Wendy, let's have at it. Oh, hey, excellent. We did it. She was nice to us. She didn't throw out rings immediately this time. Ah, all right. Well, World 3 took much longer than I wanted it to. But you know what? We got it done. And what do you know? Uh, it's Mario, who is the king of World 3, apparently. Oceanside. Got a little bit of the tan. Oh my goodness. Well, we did have like 35 lives at one point, but that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to overwrite this data so we can come back to this next time because I need to eat some lunch and all that. So what we'll do is we'll go back to the home screen and I will turn on some music in the background while we find somebody to raid. So we'll just do that, and then we'll come back here. Thank you to everyone who showed up today to try out this experimental stream. I'm using my webcam, which is why it's a little laggy. Usually my phone, I use my phone as a webcam, and it's a little less laggy, but got my phone right here. But thank you everyone for coming out and seeing how this worked. I had fun. I hope you all had fun. We're going to be doing more of these gaming streams. It'll be Saturday mornings at 9. It'll be Monday evenings from 7 till 9 Eastern Time, which is UTC 5 for those of you who are overseas. And then I might do like some surprise streams every once and again, like really late, like 11 p.m. midnight on Wednesdays too. But those aren't going to be set in stone. Actually, the whole gaming streams won't be set in stone in terms of a schedule. Like it's going to be Saturday and Monday for sure for a while. But then when the summer hits, I'm going to move the Saturday stream to Sunday. Uh, just because it works better with my schedule and with my girlfriend's schedule um, to set it up that way. And the Monday stream might actually change to Wednesday during the summer as well. It's all kind of up in the air, but we're just playing around with it. For now, it's Saturdays from 9 to 11 and Mondays from 7 to 9 p.m. Um, yeah. So, with all that being said, let's go find somebody to raid. Let's find somebody who hopefully plays Super Mario Brothers 3 better than I do. Uh, That being said, just give me a little bit of give me a little bit. I will get back to the level I was at before. Actually, oh, you know what? You know what? Someone who I follow on here is playing through Breath of the Wild for the first time. So we're gonna go say hi to her actually. Um, because I don't know about you all, but I absolutely love uh playthroughs of Breath of the Wild for the first time. Just because I love that game so much. What about your schedule? Well, Ulrich, I will try to work around your schedule as well. But we're going to go say hello to uh, J.R. Burbs. They are they do art streams as well. I've actually rated her before. But they do art streams. They usually work in gouache paint, whereas I use acrylic. Um, but right now they're playing through Breath of the Wild for the first time, so I think we ought to go say hello, uh, because those playthroughs are fun, as I said. So again, I really appreciate you all showing up. I appreciate you letting me know when things were going wrong with the stream, and letting me know when things like what I could improve and what worked and what didn't. Um, so I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and yeah, uh, we'll be back here Monday evening, 7 to 9 p.m. Like I said, we'll be playing some more Super Mario Brothers 3. So everybody have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And oh, we're gonna have an art stream tomorrow morning, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern time again. Uh, so if you want to see the art, come to tomorrow's stream. And then for gaming, we'll be back on Monday. So everybody have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow and hopefully Monday as well. So take it easy, everyone. And let's go say hi to JR Burbs.